Governor Jan Brewer, she's joining us an hour early for a special edition of Midterm Mayhem. The madness, the mayhem that is the 2022 midterm election. Governor, is there any way you as a conservative Republican would vote against Kari Lake and for Katie Hobbs?
That's a tough question. I'm a Republican. I like to think that I would always vote Republican because I believe philosophically about their policies, et cetera, et cetera. I still am hoping that I get the opportunity maybe to speak with Kari and see just exactly, what all her platform and where she's headed and where she wants to take the state.
Are you on the fence?
Well, I'd like to know about both of them a little bit more. I've spoken to Katie Hobbs, and we talked about a few things. I kind of know where she's at.
When did you talk to Katie Hobbs?
Oh, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks ago.
Oh, well, hold on a second. All right. Why did you talk to Katie Hobbs, and what did you guys discuss?
She called me up, and we chatted. It was a good conversation, and she never asked me for anything. We just met. I was the Secretary of State. She's the Secretary of State. She's moving up, she thinks, to governor, and, kind of go through the formalities and stuff. And so we had a nice little luncheon. I mean, it was nice.
Wait, you went to lunch?
She never asked us. Oh, you guys!
What'd you have?
Dragging things out.
Hold on.
I had a chicken salad.
Whoa. Wait, you went to lunch with Katie Hobbs a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, it was fine.
It's fascinating. So you can't get a meeting with Kari Lake, and you tried to actually get a meeting with Kari Lake, the Republican, and she doesn't want to talk to you, but Katie Hobbs out of nowhere called you, and you guys sat down for a meal together?
We did, and we talked about the office of Secretary of State, and we talked about the office of the governor, about getting your staff in order, those kinds of things. She didn't ask anything of me. I didn't really know Katie very well at all, so it was nice.
Was there any policy that you guys talked about?
No, there was not.
Who paid?
I paid for mine, and she paid for hers.
Oh, you guys went Dutch. You went politically Dutch.
We're human beings. We're both women. We both served as Secretary of State, and she's running for governor. I thought it was a good thing. I mean, I've met with a lot of different people that have ran for office.
All right.
Or running for office.
Except for the Republican on this side.
Former Arizona Governor Jan Brewer is joining us, our election insider. I actually like the fact Katie Hobbs reached out to you. I like that, and I'll tell you why. If she wants to run the state, why not talk to you? You ran the state. She's not putting politics in front of that. She actually sat down with a Republican, broke bread, and had a discussion. Politicians don't do that. I give you credit for that, too, Governor Brewer, that you would go and you would sit down with a Democrat who called you, and you would actually chat. Listen, you know me. I love you. I think you're great. I think this is a thumbs up for Katie Hobbs, that she says, you know what? Why shouldn't I go and talk to people who have already run the state? I should do that. If I want to run the state, I should even go ask people who are on the other side. Hey, what's it like? Hey, Governor Brewer, do you have any advice?
You're 24-0.
Well, yeah. I'm pleasantly surprised that Hobbs reached out to you and you guys sat down. I'm happy about that.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, and I didn't hesitate. I thought it was the right thing to do. When you're up in the governor's office, you have to work on both sides of the aisle. You have to work with everybody, and you have to open up those avenues, and that's what she did. And I reciprocated. When I ran, I talked to Jane Hull. I talked to Pike Symington. You just do that.
You talked to Napolitano?
After I was elected, she did. We did sit down in the office, and we did go over some issues.
Oh, see, there we go.
I did.
That's fascinating. The Hobbs thing. Boy, don't hold out on us. That's the one you should lead with that thing.
We've spoken to her since then.
We didn't talk about it.
She bogarted us.
Gosh. Well, that's the headline. Don't bury the headline. All right, former Arizona Governor Jan Brewer.